Hi everyone, this video talks about Chinese civilization. Let's start in history. Chinese people developed dynamic and rich civilization in Eurassia, united by Emperor Wang Di in the 200s before Christ. There are different belief systems that the Chinese people espouse. First is the Confucianism that believes in encompassing humanism with the quote, "Do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself." Second is the Taoism, believes and follow the art of Wu Wei, which is to let nature take its course. Third is the legalism belief that the country had to have a lot of power in the central government to establish strict laws, strict punishments, and suppress the rebellious. Fourth is a folk religion which believed, honor, and praise gods with many rituals. And lastly, Buddhism, a belief in a cycle of reincarnation until united with nirvana and the universal soul.
Contributions and inventions. China has many contributions to the modern world. There are most 5 popular Chinese contributions to the world's civilization, and these are: paper making was their proudest contribution because it is still used today, while compass has first used magnetic direction finding in late 1044. Silk was obtained by removing down from the leaves with the help of water, and gunpowder is when the Chinese found in search for an elixir of immortality. China didn't anticipate that it will be used to develop guns and cannons. And lastly, fireworks. The invention of the fireworks was a beautiful accident when a Chinese cook happened to make charcoal, sulfur, saltpeter to see an explosion.
Chinese political history. First is the Shang Dynasty, 1700 to 1000 BC, ruled by Emperor Qing Tang and 33 kings over 13.5 million people in the Yellow River Valley, with this extremely hierarchical and patriarchal dynasty who held supreme power but were supported by the royal family, nobility, warriors, priests, and government officials. Social classes typically live in walled cities and enjoy the finer things in life. Second is the Chu or Zhou Dynasty, 1000 to 221 BC, ruled by Emperor Wen. The Zhou era lasted for 790 years, making Zhou Dynasty the longest reigning dynasty in Chinese history. Most of the great Chinese philosophers, including Confucius, were active in the Zhou period, making it the golden age of Chinese philosophy. There were also great advancements in the other fields, including hydraulic engineering, mathematics, warfare, art, and literature. Qin or Qin Dynasty, 221 to 202 BC, ruled by Emperor Qin Shi Huang. The first Qin emperor is without doubt the most well-known historical character of China's history. Although the Qin dynasty didn't last long, he was the first emperor that united China and left an unbelievable heritage. One well-known achievement is the construction of the Great Wall of China and the fact that it unified China and the creation of the large army terracotta warriors.
Is the Sui dynasty, 580 to 618 AD, 38 years, ruled by Emperor Wen. The reign of Emperor Wen of Sui is considered a golden period in Chinese history, with vast agricultural surplus and huge population growth. Several construction projects were carried out during the reign of Sui, including the famous Grand Canal. The Sui also contributed greatly in governance and administration, with the reforms being continued during the reign of the succeeding Tang dynasty. Tang dynasty, 618 to 907 AD, 300 years, ruled by Emperor Shenzong, a period of progress and growth both military and culturally. Many great poets belong to the Tang era, and several important inventions were made in medicine and in technology. 60 to 1279 AD, 300 years, ruled by Emperor Taizu, and was marked by a period of sustained economic growth, which some historians term as the pre-modern economic revolution. The earliest paper money in the world was introduced. A permanent Chinese navy was established. Movable type printing was invented, and unprecedented Development took place in architecture, science, and technology.